All right. Hello, everyone. I am starting my playthrough of the Full Date Everything game. But before that, just a couple of things to talk about, I guess. I don't have any shows planned, but thank you to everybody who came to the Nerdlust show, my Plumosky review. That was so much fun. And I love meeting new people. And thank you to whoever bought a copy of one of my poetry books that I had on sale there. So that was a really pleasant surprise. Um, oh, happy kind of end of Pride to everyone. I feel like we should just make Pride year round, especially with what's going on in the world. Um, I need more queer tank tops. It's kind of hot, but just in honor of Pride, you get this shirt from a Secret Sleepover Society. They're a stream. You should check them out. But I think they're on hiatus because they just became parents. But yeah, it says try me. I'm queer and tired. Very true. Uh, no shows in the pipeline, but I am working on my first aerial act that I will be performing in a student showcase in August, and next month if I stream, I will post about it. Otherwise, follow me on socials, Hana Lee Burlesque on Facebook and Instagram for announcements. And also, watch King of Drag on Reverie. It is the first Drag King reality TV series. I've got two friends who have shared the stage with who are in there repping the Texas drag king scene, Alexander the Great and Buck Wild. So it's been really cool. And, the Reverie is free to download. It's also on Roku, which I didn't realize until I was watching the X Games and saw a King of Drag commercial. Um, but yeah, it's free to watch. If you live in Dallas, Sue Ellens has a watch party every Sunday night when the new episode premieres at 7:30. So yeah, support Drag Kings, book Drag Kings, tip all your performers actually. But yeah, and just continue hiring queer performers and supporting them, even when Pride is over. So I'm going to get started with the game. Because I played the demo and it starts off very similar, I already went ahead and went through the whole us getting a job in this world uh, with this super company called Valdivian. So if you want to see my initial playthrough of that, uh, you can go to my YouTube page, which is linked on the profile. It's got the playthrough of the demo, which sets everything up. And so, to summarize, we get hired to be a customer service rep, deal with a couple of calls. I did briefly think about being like a big gremlin on stream, but I think everybody just wants to see, us date the inanimate objects. Like the backstory is kind of cool, but not the main point. At least right now, I have a feeling that it's gonna play in as we play the game further. But yeah, so same day we get hired, we lose our job and get replaced by AI, which sucks. We're not technically fired, so we're in limbo and we're stuck in our house because we don't get out much and we work from home. Um, I did. I was listening to interviews with Sassy Chap Games, and they developed all of this before work from home became more of a norm, and before AI became a big concern. I think AI has always been a concern via science fiction, but it's way more prominent nowadays. So kind of prescient. So yeah, we just lost our job. We get a mysterious message from a hacker uh, on our phone called our phone has a program called Discord, and a guy named Tinfoil Hat said he's sending us a package, and his drone broke our front door window, which I still think is rude. But that's where we're gonna get started.
You're not quite sure how it happened, but there's a smiling, pink-haired stranger standing just a few feet away from you.
Oh, and for people who are new to my stream, I like playing visual novels and dating sims as my partner trying to date characters who are very similar to me. Because there are so many characters in Date Everything, I don't know who is exactly like me, but I have some guesses based on other playthroughs, and so we're gonna go try to woo them. Skylar is not like me, but she's very cute.
You don't remember inviting anyone over. You certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your house.
Hey there! Your life is about to change.
I feel
Hope
like
you're
she's
ready.
somebody, my partner of now 15 years. We celebrated our anniversary recently. I feel like she is his type, though. If you're ready, let's see. Talking pair of glasses. Shut up, I hate you already. I've already played this game and want to skip this part, but I like to skip this particular conversation. We did play through the tutorial, but I think I'm going to repeat it here just for slightly different interactions. We'll see.
You know it, but I'm not just any pair of glasses. I'm here to help you out.
I'm going to check the volume really fast. Okay. Game volume and everything looks all right.
I'm a pair of Dateviator glasses. My name is Skylar Specs. Woohoo! My lenses have special properties. They allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. Or date.
I really like that that little acronym.
You see all the things around your house? Things you might have taken for granted?
It's all I wanted
Now
was to be
you have
acknowledged.
the power to get to know them better. A lot better. And I have a feeling, just a silly old little feeling, just a grumpy feeling in my little tum-tum, that it'll help make your life a little bit more richer. And maybe find some love. Love that is all around you. In fact, let's go on a date right now.
Wait, what? I'm not ready for that. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
So, we are going to awaken our first dateable object. Go up to a door, any door, and shoot some cool beams at it. Yeah, pew, 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 go, go.
I needed front door last time, so let's find a different door. Office door or bathroom? Oh, hi, Pietro.
You're still standing in your house, but the unbelievable amount of bouncer energy radiating from the tall stranger who's just appeared in front of you would have you believe you're standing outside of a club.
No funny business. I don't want to see those spectacles being used for something untoward.
What would be untoward with the spectacles? Hello, Dorian. Ciao.
Hey, Dorian. Trust me, this is going to go super well.
You sure about that?
So yeah, I'm looking for love. Me, I'm just along for the ride. I am chaos for 4. In my personal playthrough, I was like, I am chaos for 4 because I have what a mutual friend of me and the companion called Goose Energy. It's apparently the autism. I'm just like an accidental jerk. But I also sometimes am purposefully a troll. It was me. I'm just along for the ride.
I'll believe it when I see it.
After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here. You get to speak with each object once per day.
We get a little knackered by using this newfangled date viator rubbish, you see.
Wish that was like life, where sometimes where it's just like, yeah, you used up your turn speaking to me, go away.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There are 3 statuses: love, friendship, and hate.
Fiddling.
Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
But it's not necessarily the best of the options in my mind.
Fiddling with the headset, because technically belongs to the companion, and also glasses and headsets do not work very well.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
If everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer, in my opinion. I've seen the complications of love. I've lived through the jealous quarrels of hate. The true bond is one between 2 friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
That's our bouncer Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like.
Yeah, I really like that Dorian is like, maybe not aromantic, because you do have the option to romance him, but he is like gray romantic at least, because as somebody who is also gray romantic, yeah, like, love is nice, but friendship is kind of the thing I've realized I want the most. And like, although for me, I joke, because I think I want more of a queer platonic relationship. Like, I want something deeper than friendship. Get trouble. Please stop. But yeah, I enjoy this kind of representation, and the devs have like explicitly talked about how if you want to do a strictly ace or arrow ace playthrough, you can just friend everybody. You can also make everybody hate you, but we are not doing that. At least not right now.
Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Ugh, don't remind me.
Human, you seem like a good sort. So we'll be friends. For now.
The warning of for now.
Friends. As it
Feels good, yeah? But friendship gets you even more than that. I call it specs points. Take a look at this cool personality chart. Number go up.
Oh yeah. So we start with 0 of everything, and are a not great person. We got more points.
Each dateable object has points to give whenever you achieve an official relationship status with them. Get more of them to be able to choose some more advanced options.
Feel ever slightly more confident or interested. I think the companion is already confident, so I don't think I'd say I'm going to be like interesting.
You can check out your specs points on your phone, which... We gotta talk to your phone.
duty calls, love.
Bye, Dorian. Take out your phone and then shoot my beams while it's out.
A beautiful stranger with a dazzling smile appears in front of you, shooting you a knowing wink. She turns that megawatt smile your way, and it feels like the sun is shining only on you.
Hey there! Ooh, I like it much better up here where I can see your face.
So, whoa, what just happened? Now my phone is talking. Hey, your phone, I get it. Like this particular conversation. Now my phone's talking.
Your phone? We'll see about that. You gotta win me over first, honey. Of course, to do that, someone's gotta show you how things work. Hello, hello!
I think it's Phoenicia.
Hey there.
Oh, you must be Skylar. Glad we've got the human on board with the latest tech from Valdivian.
I've been doing a little tutorial with them about how things work.
Oh, well, my sweet human. Lucky for you, I've got a gap in my schedule and a soft spot for that lost puppy look.
What kind of schedule does a phone have? What look? I'm not a puppy dog. I'm real cool. Or will he fall in love with me? Dude. I don't remember what I've done in the past. What kind of schedule does a phone have?
All of them. Yours, mine. I stream sometimes for my own socials. And still gotta make sure I don't lose battery or overheat. Anyway, I installed some apps on your phone that are only accessible when you put on your glasses. Bring out your phone, put on the glasses, and you'll see some new ones.
This does feel weird that our phone is
One of them is an
installing
app
apps without
Skylar
our
made
permission.
called the Data Dance.
It's my way to keep track of all sorts of fun info about us dateable objects.
Because there are a lot of us around this house. Oh, you know what? Maggie the Magnifying Glass also just dropped a really cool app. Oh, gotta run! Another call coming in!
Bye, Phoenicia!
Goodbye, Phoenicia. So how much more do we have?
You have to meet 2 more of us. You're getting there.
It's like that this conversation took place in the bathroom because we talked to the bathroom door again.
Now, go awaken the magnifying glass in the living room.
Which, of course, is conveniently located on its own little shelf next to the piano.
But yeah, the companion and I both hate just having so many apps.
There's a distinct air of mystery to the private eye that stands before you. She reminds you of the old detective serials your parents used to watch. She gives you a scrutinizing glare through her magnifying glass, one eye comically enlarged. It's especially goofy looking to see it on someone with glasses.
Say glasses people can use magnifying glasses. It does cause headaches, just like when I first started working in a lab, adjusting the microscope. But
Well, well, well.
It works.
What have we here? Aha!
Maggie.
I think I've seen a description for someone wearing just such a fantastic red shirt.
I like that there's nothing really about the player character, but so I have the deluxe version and there's a red shirt involved. Also, our player character name, I've done with Touch Starved and in the demo, is John, because that is my IRL couple name with the companion.
You're not a suspect, are you?
No, yes, I don't know. I would like to skip this conversation. I think we're gonna tease her and say yes.
I thought so. Suspected of what?
I was hoping you'd tell me being far too sexy. Okay, I have to see what that is.
There's no evidence to
Oh,
support it.
ouch. Ouch. No evidence to support that we're too sexy. Here,
Maggie, it's our humans' first day talking with us. Go a little easy on them. Interesting. These glasses come in from the outside and are already trying to influence my case? Trust me, this human has a lot of potential to make this house a better place.
It's true. I'll do my best with no guarantees. I can't wait to mess every one of you objects up. It's true.
Doubt it.
Oh,
Regardless, Regardless, as you are the human, I should give you a way to track down all the suspects yourself to keep you on my side, hopefully. I call this feature Rumors. It's installed on your phone.
Ooh, that tickles.
Unlike Skylar's Datadex that gives you the lowdown on those you've already met, Rumors tracks clues you've been given to locate all the pesky, hidden objects that are tricky to find. It's good for rounding up suspects, tracking down evidence, and getting a sense of the household scuttlebutt.
I like scuttlebutt. Cool, can't wait to find out who you. Okay, we're here.
Tough audience, I see. Take a look at Rumors in your phone. It'll help you find your way to your last dateable for today. Good luck, Gumshoe.
Oh, like that post.
It's getting late. Who should be the last one we talk to before I run out of charges? Oh, check out that rumor Maggie gave you if you need ideas. Wink, wink.
Okay, let's. Let's go get Rumors. So the Swedish Dreams is Downy Damsel offers rest for the weary. Maggie thinks you should talk to your bed next. It should be upstairs in your bedroom, first door on the left. People, not you, it's him. To earn this calamity's amity, getting rejected might be expected. Dorian mentioned someone named Reggie. Directly acknowledge this bling's existence. Tinfoil hat. This mysterious hacker has sent you an equally mysterious gift. And then, yeah, this is the people we found. I am curious. This sounds like it should have been Skylar, but who knows? But okay, up to the bed. I have to change the sensitivity. I can't tell if it's my keyboard or settings. Very slow. But then my mouse is like too sensitive.
Standing here in your bedroom, you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long since you had anyone near your bed who wasn't, well, you. How strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life. She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial features that seem to invite one closer subconsciously. She's positively enchanting.
Hey there, stranger.
I cannot get over that. Do I know you? Who are you? I feel like I know you.
Because you do. I'm Betty, and I'm your bed. We've been sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think?
I've been sleeping with a beautiful woman and I didn't know it. I feel like I definitely remember sleeping with someone as pretty as you. I've been alone for a lot longer than I like to admit. I don't care. I want to skip. I feel like I definitely remember sleeping with someone as pretty
I've been
as
here for it all, darling. But we can make some new memories from here on. It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long, isn't it? Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon?
That's not really my thing. I hope so. I haven't been alone by choice, or I don't see how it's any of your business. When I did my own playthrough, I said that's not my thing, and it was a really nice conversation about like non-sexual intimacy, which I think is amazing. The companion is allosexual, so we're gonna do. I hope so. I've been alone by choice.
Don't you worry. I have a strong feeling that'll be changing soon. Oh, by the way, Skylar told me everything. But don't you worry, I might be here now, but you can still sleep in your bed just like you always do. You can choose to talk to me or not. But I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other.
I would love to get to know you better. I'd love to know you on a more intimate level, or to keep dreaming, lady. We just met her. Do you want to come under the throne? But she is very hot, so yeah.
Oh, but I already know you, intimately. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to know more, would it?
So suggestive.
Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight.
I have no choice. It's a date or tonight.
See you then.
Sorry, I'm late. I took a look at rumors and got caught up in some real head scratchers. We can talk about it later. For now, let's go to sleep. Today, I kept you on a tight schedule, but tomorrow is a brand new day, and you can truly experience your new powers to your heart's content.
Oh, hitting the hay already? Come get comfortable then. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Like such a big house and bed and like a grand piano for somebody who only works in customer service. Like, what is this world? What kind of economy is there? It's like I would love it, but then this corporation Valdivian just.
Good morning. Are you ready to start getting to know everyone around here better? Maybe finally find some love?
You're very into like pairing us up with somebody. Why am I doing this? What if I want you to fall in love with me? Where should I go next? Or can I just leave my house? I know in the demo I asked if basically hit on something. We're gonna try.
I would suggest following up with Maggie next. As a detective, she'd have some good places to start.
Already talked to her.
You did yesterday, but today is a whole new day, and I'm fully charged. But really, there's no going wrong here. Talk to anyone you want, in any order you want. You're basically in a big, huge sandbox open for you to play in. Except instead of sand, it's your house. And instead of a box, it's also your house. Any other questions?
That's it.
That might be it for this little Dateviators tutorial. But I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon.
Reggie sounds terrifying. How soon?
Let's date!
I have some characters in mind that are me-coded. There's some that I don't actually know, so and there's also one character who is not quite like me, but I do want to talk to her. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust this. Just the sensitivity a little bit. I think that may also be my keyboard being sticky because, yeah, it's got a little bit of issues. Keyboard sticky. Oh, I've been crouched. Okay, there. We've been squatting, so when I did my own playthrough, I learned how to squat. So. So she's not somebody like me. Because I think my
A
partner's
bartender
type.
drums her fingers on the countertop, clearly bored out of her mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly. She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Someone's here.
I love that pose. I also love her drink hair. So I wanted to play her.
Welcome to my humble bar. I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress. That would be so cool.
So, yeah, Beverly, hi Bev. Oh, humor her. Hi Bev. Oh, she loves it.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant. Nice to meet you. Hiya.
Yeah, I've seen so many people talk about and I do think she's a great design. I think she's pretty, but everybody's like, "Oh my god, she's so hot." And this is where cuz I am someone who feels really strong aesthetic attraction, and everybody always just says aesthetic attraction is, "Oh, they're pretty or they're nice to look at." And I think that's an oversimplification, and so this is why we're talking to Beverly, because this is a perfect example of how, for me personally, aesthetic attraction works. Where, or in this case, I doesn't work because I think Beverly is very pretty. I think she's cute. Enjoy her earnest personality, but which is a different, not aesthetics, but yeah, I can see why people think she's attractive and good looking, and but not my type. And so yeah, I just wanted to get on my soapbox a little bit, because I don't think we talk about aesthetic attraction enough, or in the way that someone might experience it more deeply. And this may be the aspect of me that is more in that gray area versus just strictly asexual, but I don't think a lot of my aesthetic attractions become sexual or even romantic. Maybe a little bit romantic, because I do fall in love with the idea of people a lot, but yeah, there's a difference between I like to admire you the way I would admire a painting, or I acknowledge that you're beautiful, versus I personally find you really beautiful and would like to talk to you more, kind of thing. Which, like I said, does maybe bleeds into other forms of attraction for people, but for me it really is just if I do feel strong aesthetic attraction, it's that I really like looking at you, and maybe it is a little shallow, but I want to be in your presence for as long as possible. And so, me personally, not aesthetically attracted to Beverly. I do acknowledge that she's cute, and like I said, probably my partner's type, as she seems to be many people's type.
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering something. And then she snaps, pointing at you.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's you. My proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
Me, or Holy should I own this house?
Yes, you? Who else so charitably bought this adorable minibar for me so I could set up my dream bar? I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here. Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings. Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing.
Well, then why have you reopened so many times? Or how can that be when a babe like you is here? I feel just logically we have to ask why.
It's because nothing happened. Not a single customer came.
Total ghost town. Each time. I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in... ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish the place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you'd chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone. I mean, why did you get a minibar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
Such a call out of us. I thought buying the minibar and all the mixing accessories would motivate me to finally invite someone over. Or I like making drinks for myself because I like drinking alone. The first one.
But that's... okay. It's all water under the bridge. You'll have to talk to River if you want that. Anyway, that's enough babbling for me. So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please, let me fix you something. First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail?
Technically, this is the morning. So
Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail. Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn. Or the drunk part, obviously.
See, I'm not a drinker. He's a social drinker, but it's just, I think we'll let Beverly make us a cocktail.
Excellent! So, what'll it be?
Martini, an Aperol Spritz, a mojito, or Ramos Gin Fizz. I know nothing about alcohol. I know like a couple, like what a mojito is and what a martini is. Don't know what goes in the other two, because I don't drink. But I'll just say mojito because and just like meat.
Ooh, so minty and fresh. It's kind of like brushing your teeth at the bar. That sounded more appealing in my head. Coming right up.
That's a good day drink, right? Sip your drink or pour it out in front of it. That's so rude. We would never do the second option.
You lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
How was it?
All the blush. Really good. Where did you learn to mix drinks like this, or it was okay? I'd be nice to her.
Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in. Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well. I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it. So, will you be my first returning customer?
Sure, or maybe I'll think about it. No. Sure. She's got some good drinks on hand and is trying really hard. It's hard to say no to some of these characters.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please. And I'll be seeing you next time.
Okay, and since I've made the joke about me being like trash, I think there are some similarities between me and trash, but we will see. Just lighting, so talking to Beverly in the daytime.
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage. What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage.
Kind of like
This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
Huh? What? Huh?
That's me in the morning. I am, especially before my coffee, like, I don't have words. What's up?
Things that aren't down, I guess.
Yeah, good point. Cool, cryptic, anyway. Or that was kind of antagonistic. I'm gonna call it cool because it's more silly, so we'll just be like hot.
Yeah, I make those from time to time. Try not to look so shocked. Have anything for me today? We do this every day, pal. What'd you bring? I'll just wait.
Got a clementine peel. I left a glove in one of the closet boxes about 6 months ago, so I've got one glove now, or half of this day old picked up ago. The glove one is so weird. Like we just throw it in our fabric box. Burrito.
Sauce packet or nah?
It would be really funny if there was nah, because that's me. I have very, very disappointing taste buds. I don't like a lot of sauces and spices.
Score. What kind of sauce?
You look so happy about that. I guess well, if I had the sauce, I'd just toss it to him. So yeah, be like mild, the spicy kind, or I don't know. I never use it anyway. You would throw away the spicy. You would also throw away the mild. Also kind of fast food sauce is kind of meh. You know what? Because the companion's a little bit better about spice than me, but not like he's not a spice fan. He's a little mild.
So tomato flavored water.
I knew we were gonna get judged for that.
Nice haul. I'll take it.
Great, enjoy. Really want this grody trash, or thanks. I'm glad to get rid of it.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
I like that he looked happy when we gave him food. I was like, that is very relatable. And then he's just like, again, like, okay, we're done here. He gave me the food.
And you're still here.
Yeah, aren't we gonna talk or hang out or something? You're okay, bye.
Wasn't planning on it.
So then
Now you go.
but you're hot is a very funny response. I think at this point, actually, we can be like, okay, if you don't want me around, bye.
Go. Be free.
I am free. I'm free to be here. Sorry. Sass it back a little bit.
Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
Did not enjoy that. I like in real life I wouldn't like Cam. I think I enjoy him in the game, and we're gonna see what happens if we talk to him some more. Okay, so there's a couple people in here that I also are on my short list. I'm gonna go with, I think this is Washford. So he wasn't somebody I was banking on being very much like me, but watching a playthrough.
It doesn't seem quite right. What you imagined you were aiming the date theaters at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda
already?
Lavish.
Okay. We already have a Lucinda Lavish, our DLC. And I totally got the DLC because I like how much the bonus characters reference that you pay extra for bonus content, and also because Lucinda has basically a bonus costume.
The best character in the whole goddamn game.
I love that outfit. Even though I think we are past the era of tiny hats. Maybe it's looping back around, but that was the thing, and then it wasn't. Oh, hello, best character in the whole goddamn game. Are you sure about that? Or, haha, not done.
Damn straight. Watch this!
Oh, we get some extra charm.
I can just do that. Make you more charming.
Thank you. Got any more? Or I'm charmed enough? No, I'm charming enough.
Okay. Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing. Because I made it.
Oh, so, we're done with that. We'll go to the data next because there's actually a picture.
You bought the very expensive DLC, and I'm your reward.
I didn't buy the DLC. It was pretty expensive. Okay. Reward me up, baby. So when I played it, I actually went for reward me up because it wasn't that expensive. That is actually a response. It's like, we paid extra. So he went to, let's say, reward me up.
Your sacrifice to the endless money pit that is this game is not going unnoticed. And you will be amply rewarded.
I'm betting, compete. Who could be the most suggestive?
Lucinda mashes together her ample bosom.
Amply.
So, Mama, give me those bazoomies. No thanks, I'm full. Actually, I do like earning my love in dating sims. We get boobies, come on. And hopefully, because this is 18 plus, Twitch won't, ding me for it. There's no actual, visuals, but it's just
You want to give my bazoomies a squeeze?
yeah, duh.
Which one? Left or right bazoomi?
Right, both. It's I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna see just what happens if you get.
You give her left bazoomi a squeeze. It feels tender, yet firm. Exactly what you had hoped.
So, just gonna start calling them bazoomies now? It's just a funny word.
I'll save the other for later. Thank you for giving me your attention. But a lavish lady has to always leave her little lover wanting. I'll see you around, lover. And who knows? You might just get lucky.
Come back and let us touch more boobs. The character is fascinating. So, before I pop onto this, I'll show you. The red shirt is under Skylar's little collectibles. So, apparently, I guess this is the shirt we're wearing. I actually have a shirt, not as decked out as that, but I do have a red ruffled shirt that, Tony Foothawk wears for Gender Bent Nana, because I bought that shirt because it looks like the infamous Vivienne Westwood red dress that Nana wears in the manga and the anime and the live action. So yeah, but it's just a shirt and not a dress, so great for Gender Bent. Yeah, so but that's actually when I'm doing my own personal playthrough, it's got a lot of information, and when you also very useful if you forget conversations, because I didn't know that at one point and was supposed to meet somebody somewhere and realized that the Datadex is a good way to reference it. And then yeah, you have different collectibles, so I've been speaking to all the doors in my personal playthrough to get all of that. Beverly. She likes ice recipes and ratios. Dislikes sobriety and online advertising. Beverly, I think we need to have a conversation. I think sobriety is fine. It should be fine. a lot of people in the like burlesque and drag world are embracing sobriety now, which is great. I think. I've been straight edge since college, so and sometimes doing nightlife stuff it gets awkward, but or even like late night con stuff. But I've been happy that like people have realized that not everybody can drink and be okay. So yeah. Oh, so got a lot of drinks and ordered a glass of water. Cam, the thoroughly unimpressed impresario of the unwanted. That is such a great epithet. Likes trash, just likes whatever the game is. He's not interested in making small talk, just like me. Did Maggie let us a tea? Do you have to like visit her at some point? Also, Maggie disliking boundaries is not a great thing. So Maggie's deal is that years ago, Maggie was in a relationship with a beautiful pair of binoculars. She fell madly and utterly in love. Unfortunately, the binoculars were unfaithful to her, and Maggie has been left trying to protect herself by finding out everything she can about any possible partner. This has left her pushing away anyone who might get close, as she has no sense of when being interested has become being a snoop. So, yeah, Maggie need to respect some people's boundaries. And yeah, the two characters you see, Lucinda Lavish. She gave you 5 charm points, although it wasn't a bribe. What is a lavish anyway? She likes luxury, dislikes lollygagging.
Hey!
So Sam is our
How's
friend.
things in labor limbo? You been using all that extra time to do anything fun?
Something weird happened to me. Boy, do I have a story for you. Kind of, my life got weirder.
Thank God, I could use a little gossip.
A mysterious package from a mysterious person. Got this weird gift in the mail. Someone sent me a package.
What, just out of nowhere? So what was it?
Special glasses with a certain power. These glasses that can do weird things. I'm saying weird a lot. Say special glasses.
What's so special about them?
Bring household objects to life. They make you cheap goods out of stuff in your house. This is the funniest option. They can turn any object into a person. Sort of.
Huh? I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you mean?
Calling us out for being weebs. That's not although exactly what I said and who her mother.
More? I'm still on the first part.
I'm getting to know them. We're hanging out. I might be developing relationships with them. I'm just kidding.
You understand how insane you sound right now, right? Like, if you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me?
1000% serious. That's a heart attack. Why would I make this up?
Fuck, I don't know. You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses?
Well, date feeders just don't disrespect the date feeders.
Date feeders? This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
Like kind of rude of her to just make fun of us, even though it does sound like we've gone off the deep end. So I can see both ways. Let's see if we can get Washford.
A handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head forward. He has the aura of a veteran showman, but he doesn't look particularly pleased to have you as his audience.
Greetings, weary traveler.
Hello, greetings. I'm weary, thank you for noticing.
You seem taken aback. Quite natural. It was not my intention to frighten you, though I grant I'm known to be a disquieting presence when I'm in a mood.
In a mood, huh? A good mood or something of that?
Tiger, tiger. Tell me your little gray cells burn brighter than that.
So, for those of you who don't know, Tiger Tiger is a poem by William Blake. Tiger Tiger Burning Bright. I think it's in the Forest of the Night. I don't memorize poems, but yeah, this is why I wasn't expecting Washford to be somebody I could relate to, but Jordan is a poet, so we gotta not the companions type poet, but we gotta talk to the poet and deal with all of that. So it's a bad mood then.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, he always looks like angry and sad.
A long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. Anything you'd like to talk about?
You aren't serious. You jest.
Questioning motives. That would be like, no, you don't actually want to hear about my problems. No, I mean it. I guess I'm interested. And no jesting here if I told my jest like that. Just a little jest.
You want to hear my story?
I don't have much else to do that for sure. Unless is your story long. Well, that's a little discouraging, or a bit. You're one hell of a storyteller. Yes, we're just getting to know them, so some of these options I'm like, I don't know. Like, we do want to get to know them, so.
I am a servant to the drama of the heart.
Truthfully, no idea what you're talking about. Should be good.
Sigh.
Oh, you're sorry. She just said
I am awash in the scurryings of lives. Countless lives. Countless stories. I am filled with water, the fundamental state of all things. Water, the tears you cry when you are born, when you are made, when you are broken.
So yeah, Washford is a poet, but he's not like really a contemporary poet. He's got the bombast of romantic, and that makes sense because he quoted Blake, so you know he's full of that sentimentality and pathos that capital R romantic poets are, and you know they are also who inspire me.
It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits. It is the wellspring of ancient secrets held in rough clay bowls. I am surrounded by it.
I've never thought this much about my washing machine. I am remembering all the times I've left my clothes in the washer too long. I am sorry.
You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about it. You'll have to ask Drysdale about it. The pale betrayal.
Dry salesman, pale betrayal. Intense, or what's that? Maybe pale betrayal is what's happened to him. It sounds intense.
You have no idea. But not only that, not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple, I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees and the slimy, crawly things. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear.
Okay, I am enjoying some of these. Some of these lines I'm like, okay, you're like super over the top, but it may be dissolved, but it does not disappear. It goes so hard for a washing machine and like what he's talking about, memories. Dig.
It cannot. Nothing does.
So what happens? It pains me to like have to play as a non-poet, but what are you going on about?
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me. But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
Yep, capital R romantic. The sublime of nature that is so overwhelming. They were one of my focuses in college, and like I said, a huge inspiration in my own poetry. So, but I can also make fun of it because it is very over the top descriptions of nature and how nature and emotions are overwhelming. I don't know. Tell me you're snacking. That's what I do.
Thus are explained the cracker crumbs in the pockets of t-shirts. It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate. To share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
Yep. I think I understand. I'd really love to hear the story you have to tell me. We actually understand, so
You mean it? And this at last is the dawn?
He's gonna monologue.
Such bewilderment comes with the sight of the room. I cannot tell.
Just deep breath.
I have lost my only friend.
Oh. Non-sympathetic. We're just very sympathetic. Non-first eyebrows or sigh.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him. His eyes narrow for a few moments, and then he sighs.
Oh.
Was that it, or did you? Sorry, did you need to do something just then?
Yes, my God, haven't I done enough?
You need a little bit more detail here, or you have Bravo.
Drysdale.
Well,
he was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken.
Only what happened is that the dryer forsaken how.
We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly.
See, this feels like a whole call out because not only is he a poet, he is an acrobat, and like sort of implied that, not just tumbling, but they do like circus acrobats, and so aerialist. Washford feels slightly like a personal attack, even though not how I would act. I don't do duos, so probably for this actual reason but also just I don't have like an aerial buddy that they do classes with. There's people that I see in class frequently, and I do enjoy time with them, but I've never been one to like do any of my classes with somebody else. Just happen to do it on my own.
To the vault of Paved Heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us. And joy filled me as wine in a glass overflowed.
The apostrophes. That's when you're being very dramatic. Even though he pronounced it with the over. And I always read it as like overflowed. It sounds like you guys had a really amazing connection. This is so like callous.
Past tense. But the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
Yeah, this is also why it's very perilous to date your fellow performers, because that's 2 relationships ended, and it's like, no wonder Washford is very heartbroken. Could really go for a glass of wine right now, or so it's.
He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him, my tempest seems but a suggestion, a rumor of rain in another man's country.
Ashford, I feel you, man, deep in my soul. Like, I'm always constantly talking about I need more poetry friends, because, yeah, come to my poetry events. Unfortunately, I do it under a different name and don't want to, like, fully dox myself, at least not on stream, but if you know who my other self is, come to my poetry events, or click on the links. Also, a rumor of rain in another man's country. That's another line I really like. See, yeah, like, maybe verbally I'm not like Washford, but deep down inside, I feel those words. But you had your art, didn't you? Seems like you were a good match.
Until we didn't. Until he was too busy to perform. Too occupied with other things to tumble with me.
Okay, so they're the tumbling sort of acrobats. I kept imagining them like being trapeze partners or something.
The bond was broken. The bright cord severed. He abandoned me. And when he was finally ready again, I was unreachable. Locked in my own Shion. Trying to claw my way back to a friend who could not hear me. The wall between us has been impenetrable ever since.
It's like, I do wonder if we're gonna have to get them back together. We're gonna be like in a weird rumble situation. Or if we could help him move on. Well, I'm starting to see why you have been talking such a long time. This feels almost I can't tell if this is like supposed to be kind of a little mean-spirited or just kind of an observation. Like, this is seeing my autism in full work, because I'm like, this is just an observation, but I get the feeling it's a little bit like...
Yes, it's been years. As I said, Traveler, a long and solitary bad mood. All moving things come to an end. A knotted willow.
Writes haikus too. This is... I am so called out by Washford. Like, he is me. If the poetry bombast was on the outside and not on the inside.
I miss him every day.
No.
Though you have been a rather dismissive and flippant creature, I find I am still charmed. I didn't know I could still feel that way.
Dismissive and flippant, that's a backhanded compliment, sir. Don't worry, these things have a way of working out, or it doesn't sound like you guys are good for each other right now.
Perhaps you're right. Beware, beware his flashing eyes, his floating hair.
Beware the Jabberwock. See, I love these references to poetry. They are very common references, but at least, like, I am of, but yeah, just enjoy the...
Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so long since anyone has stopped, has heard me.
So, we just want people to listen to us, / read her poetry. That's the hint to dating a poet. Yeah. So, I want to end the day with a few other characters. But yeah, we're about to ride with these two.
Normally, when you aim your Dateviators at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two. And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived. One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane.
If I'm insane, it's because you make me that way.
Oh yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh? Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way.
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here literally every day. I can't have a minute to myself.
So these two are like, they would be the two wolves inside of me, because I am simultaneously clingy and also, or maybe not clingy, I am possessive, which is what a hamper is. But I'm also like, I need time alone. Time, you guys okay? Let's go with this. This is a bad time.
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi!
The switch.
I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
Don't stop on my account. You don't have to pretend to be okay or peace and quiet. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, don't worry, we didn't. We're really fine.
Uh-huh.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper. Oh.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry. Mm-hmm.
Dirk's look.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature. It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Tell me more.
If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist. I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear. Pinkies! If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see ya.
Now, I really like this mechanic, so we'll share what it's all about. So what kind of things are you looking for?
These dateables have some subject matter that might be troubling. PTSD, violence, stalking, manipulation, domination, mental health issues, addiction, and many more. If you want a gentle warning when something approacheth, I'd recommend you turn it on.
Okay, let's do it.
On it. Content-aware mode, activate. Okay, back to it. Whoa there. My content-aware has given me a tickle. Harper and Dirk have a relationship that isn't exactly the healthiest. It could be triggering for people who have dealt with toxic and abusive relationships. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm gonna do okay with this kind of stuff. It is like, you can already tell it's kind of rough, and like their argument kind of cringe. It makes me cringe, but we'll be okay.
On with the show.
He is a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Harper.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
Anyway, that's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Dirkie.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile grows strained.
Well, someone around here's gotta try to put a happy face on things. Jerky broods all the time like he's fucking Batman.
Is the superhero who dresses like a bat? Sorry, who? Batman.
Yeah? You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
Don't be rude, Dirkie.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
There's a comic book there, too.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
Relatable, buddy.
There's an awkward silence, and then...
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Harper is silent for a very long time, but you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. It's been an ordeal meeting you two, or I hope to never run into you two again. So pouty right now. I don't know if he would like a fake being like, yeah, it was nice to meet you. Like, the companion is blunt, but he does have more, I guess, like social graces than me, whereas I'm just like, I don't want to pretend to be nice. But we'll put our customer service face on it.
You too, honey.
She's obviously doing it too.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading with you to return. You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
Well, it is time for in-game bedtime. And I think I'm going to play through one more day, and then that's it, because I am getting sleepy because my sleep schedule has been kind of stinky. I'm just going to go to bed. I'm gonna grab a snack to kind of keep me awake. Have a bag of like garlic naan bites, and they're very delicious. Let's think. Who do we want to meet?
You walk into what you thought was your breaker box, but as the dark door swings open, you realize you're somewhere entirely more stimulating. A classic speakeasy club welcomes you in. The low electric lights glow warmly. live music drifts languidly from a sumptuous velvet red stage and envelops the audience in a pleasurable haze of pure vibe. The gentle clink of cocktails in glasses rises from a wood bar to the left of you, and then a gentleman with a languid, easy air to him approaches you.
Well now, what a delightful surprise. A brand new patron.
No, I live here actually, or new. I'm in here all the time, or at least every time it rains in the Breaker Strip. This is the part of our house I live here too.
Really? Are you sure? I find that hard to believe since this is the first time I've seen you here. Trust me, I would never forget such a striking face.
You seriously not know who I am or striking, huh?
Oh yes, distractingly so.
Striking and distracting.
I imagine it would be quite difficult to focus on anything else with you around. Though, I can't say I mind. You have quite the reputation around the house, live wire. I'm eager to explore it for myself.
I want to know what the other objects are saying if they have a reputation.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Where are my manners? My name is Volt.
Volt, actually more like the companion than me, but there is a reason we are pursuing Volt.
He extends a hand towards you, a conduit of pure, dangerous sexual energy that charges the very air between you. He lowers his head to brush his lips across the back of your hand. Was that a spark of static electricity you felt just now?
It's a pleasure to officially make your acquaintance.
Taking his eyes from you for the first time, Volt slips his arm around your waist and turns you slowly to take in the rest of the room.
Welcome to the Breaker Box, the pinnacle of luxury and entertainment, and the most exclusive club in the house. Impressive, isn't it?
There's more than one club in the house. Clubs aren't really my scene. Yeah, it really is. I kind of feel underdressed. It also depends on, like, what kind of club. Because, the companion will go out sometimes. Maybe not the clubs, maybe like little bars, which is places where you can get together. So, like, I'm imagining, you know, more of a lounge. But yeah, we're gonna. Let's see if we're kind of underdressed.
Oh, trust me, you look stunning. Your fantastic red shirt is the envy of every eye in the room.
It's like, oh, guess we change out of the pajamas into the red shirt.
That sound, the flickering lights, it can only be a power fluctuation.
Oh wow, what? That even happens here, or not such a fancy club after all. It's like fancy clubs can have electrical problems, you know, things happen.
What? Oh, that. Well, that was nothing, just a little surge. With this much energy coursing around, it's bound to happen from time to time. Volt.
Now, Eddie. Eddie is the one who is me. Me when I was producing.
This newcomer looks exhausted, frustrated, and annoyed. His sleeves are rolled to the elbow, revealing calloused and bruised hands that he wipes on a rag.
I'd like to say I probably try to at least present the front of Volt when I was doing shows, even behind the scenes, but I'm not very good at, like, putting on certain fronts, like, definitely, like, even as a burlesque performer, not Volt sexy, but at least try not to, like, try not to make my face look like Eddie's, even if that was what I was feeling inside with some of the stresses of showbiz. And I sent out a tweet being like, okay, why do I keep relating to, like, Jonah Scott characters? And some of it is probably because, I I follow his VTuber Alphaniki, and so that's how I get introduced to games. But also, he does a very good job of playing characters who are overworked, tired, depressed. He also plays very good as well, very good like sexy charmers. But yeah, Jonah voicing characters that just are so much like me because I am a depressed, tired queer. Yeah, this is why I end up playing games that he voices.
Eddie, just in time to meet our guest. The human? What are they doing here? I'd imagine if we don't poison the mood, they'll be joining us for the headliner show. Joining us for tonight's show, I hope?
Am I? I'm pretty sure you'd say that. As long as you're gonna be there, not for anything.
But you didn't have to. I can tell you're looking for the kind of thrilling evening only the Breaker Box can provide.
So pushy, but he's the exact kind of person you need in a show to advertise, but it is like, you know, it does sometimes makes the Eddies of your showbiz crew very tired.
Right. Well, have fun with that. I finished the patch, I'm clocking out. Not my best work, but it'll hold for the show. Ah, I see. And you're sure you're feeling all right?
I do appreciate Volt's concern for Eddie.
I'm fine. Just don't overdo it.
Eddie turns and trudges away, focusing on the rag in his hands.
What's his problem? Well, intense, or is he okay? He's clearly not okay, but you need to ask.
Of course. Eddie always is. His human skills leave something to be desired. Best to simply give him some space.
We're dating the Breaker Box. We're dating the...
How's that working?
Well, we just got to know them, so... We're dating tired queer me. Or I guess right now he left, so we're dating the other stuff. We're dating the character that I thought was, like...
Back to the matter at hand. Tonight's show. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
Every time I move these headphones, like, I end up not being able to hear. What is this show exactly? I'm a VIP. You sure you don't need to check on Eddie or lead the way? Just getting to know them. Do we want to ask? I'm gonna ask about Eddie.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, but I assure you, what Eddie really needs is space.
Okay, if you say so, I'm not convinced. I should go check on him then. We'll just say if you say so.
Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables? Open Spotlight, our nightly talent showcase featuring the hottest up-and-coming acts from across the house. It's a real crowd pleaser. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
Way.
With pleasure.
With a wink, Volt hops nimbly up onto the stage. He was born for the spotlight.
Good evening, you scofflaws and ducky watsits. Looks like Johnny Splash is going to be singing for us tonight. Be warned, patrons, you might get wet.
Ooh.
Hi, everybody. I'm Johnny Splash.
Trying to check volume again. Okay, looks like I'm okay.
I got a song for you all tonight. One from the heart. And tonight it'll be a cappella, because my voice is the greatest instrument of them all. I keep a close watch on this shower of mine. I keep my forces free of stain and grind. I scrub the ground from the tiles between the lines. I be a closer. Oh, slide.
Johnny.
That was amazing, baby. I even surprised myself.
I've seen many bombs in my time, but that one takes the crook-blasted cake.
Oof. Even I couldn't clean up that mess.
You didn't like it? I thought it was okay. I'll retool it and come back with something even better. Just you wait.
With the club beginning to close down, it appears that the show is over. Patrons mill about, talking amongst themselves. You spot Eddie nursing a solitary cocktail at the bar. Volt is nowhere to be found. Things feel colder and quieter without his presence.
We're gonna speak with Eddie. He was not expecting us to. That's like when, after a show, like, you've taken your makeup off and you're out of costume, and then people are like, oh, you know, it's like, you're Hana. I'm used to it because I'm kind of a gremlin, but I know some other performers kind of, you know, want to sneak out and are like, no, don't talk to me. I'm also probably no, don't talk to me, because once the show's over, it's like midnight and I need to find my way home.
Show's over. Club's closed.
Yeah, see. Show's over, club's closed. I just wanted to check on you. Oh, I was hoping to talk to Volt. Is he here? Well, if the club's closed, why don't you and I hang out? You could at least keep me company until Volt gets back. I'm gonna check on him.
What? Why?
He's so surprised. You seen the set earlier, or I don't know, I thought maybe you'd wanna... Well, if you would want to do anything, but,
I wasn't. Happy? You can go now. Are you always this oblivious?
I'm not so, like, outwardly crusty as Eddie, but yeah, just I relate to him so much. Are you always this much of an asshole, or, yeah, kinda. If we're trying to pursue him, I don't know if we should call him an asshole, but... yeah, kinda.
Then allow me to make it perfectly clear. Get out.
Kick this out. Oh yeah, workspace message.
Valdivianites! It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than a self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
Yeah, like mustache for evil. Also, really like U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. Like, way to actually call out what our government does. But yeah, I guess because we're technically in limbo, we haven't like had all our work stuff logged out. But you know, it's still kind of funny because we can't return to the work computer. They just won't bother us on our phone. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more character, and then that'll be it for tonight since the companion's back, and also headset's being a little weird. So yeah, what do we want to do for one more? Oh, I did. My friend and fellow performer, Lady Michaela, asked about the shadow, so I'm gonna go find the shadow. And yeah, I've been spoiled on where it was, but the hint was that it's a shadow that is always
There's a presence in the room with you. You're sure of it. But you can't make anything out in the darkness. As you search for whoever it might be, they address you in somber, funereal tones.
As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Do you wish to proceed?
Sure.
Is that so? Let regret not fill your heart, then. Hark!
Hark.
For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
A monstrous creature takes shape from the darkness itself, a terrifying amalgam of bones both human and animal, grotesque, clawed fingers, and seething, swirling shadow.
From brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible. The shadows quiver, the shadows quake and quail. Light has no purchase here, for I am XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX! Exclamation point.
I never had a screen name exactly like that, but I mean, Shadow Lord. Yeah, I would call myself that. Never actually did for that.
See you.
Other sort of similar edgy names, yes. Excuse me.
Surprised? Of course you'd be. For I am the void that covers your eyes when the light rests.
Yeah, I'm the void that covers your eyes on the light. Rest. Dude, your name.
The shadow creature stops for a moment, perhaps confused by your failure to tremble in fear.
Yeah, we're not fearful. He might be hear me out.
My name.
So he's doing all the anime poses, like hand in the air, hand in front of the face.
He throws his head back in a dramatic, villainous laugh, looking down at you imperiously when he's finished.
Aren't you a peculiar little shade? Before you stands the Emperor of Darkness, and all that you are compelled to do is question my moniker.
Okay, with me in my late teens, early 20s, wanting to be goth so bad, and being like, yeah, I'm evil.
You amuse me. From now on, you are my penumbra.
I like that name. Even though every time I think of penumbra, it's also a region of the brain, so I'm just like, what of the brain? Penumbra or short?
Penumbra. I am the Umbra, the darkest core. You are the Penumbra, my companion accent shade, like an outer shadow cast from an eclipse.
Thanks. This is a lot or something.
You're welcome.
He's also literal. I feel like he doesn't get sarcasm, so just like Leonardo for cards too. Just the wahaha. Very slow.
So tell me, Penumbra, what brings you to the call of night?
I noticed that one of the shadows.
Did you find that out on your own?
See, he's calling us out.
Or did you use a hint?
So technically in game, we didn't need a hint. You know, I got the hint IRL.
Observant. I enjoy those who observe. You appear to be romancing the objects in your domicile. I see. You are embarked on a most interesting quest. However, it is quite trivial compared to mine.
I just wonder if these objects like talk to each other and that's how they know, and you know, that's why we're like things are being said about us. Or I guess in Shadowlord's case, I feel like he'd be spying. What do they do when, you know, we're not around or we can't perceive them? What are you trying to accomplish?
As you can tell, I am dreadfully powerful. However, my true potential has yet to be unleashed. Bask in the shadows and remember that sinking feeling you get when you turn off the lights as you return to your bedroom. Then this eerie primal instinct to hasten yourself kicks in while your heart begins to rumble with fear. That, my friend, is but a lick of what true darkness can do.
Oh, I hate to be feeling or I love darkness. I wish we could keep the lights down. Wish it was like a different option because I don't think like Companion hates darkness, but I don't think he definitely does not love it the way I do. Even though I also like have bad night vision, so I can't like I do need lights on to read things. We'll humor Shadowlord.
You help my power grow. But with that said, I'm afraid to say my power is waning. If not for your summoning ritual, I may be. Nay, such thoughts are wasteful. Anyhow, I have been waiting in the abyss in search of a companion.
Or like romantically?
Such feelings
he's
are
embarrassed.
unnecessary, although not unwelcomed.
That is such a weird response. Like, yeah, romantic feelings unnecessary, but not unwelcome. Because I'm very romantic, and I love the idea of love.
You see, the essence of darkness must be discussed before obtained. I have been waiting for eons for a worthy conversational partner.
Ourselves a demi-sexual or a demi-romantic character.
Our sinister lamentations in pure nightfall will serve as the dark ritual and bring forth my armaments. My armor forged from the shadowy depths. Think of them as parts to my true self. However, I have long lost them back during the Great Cataclysm.
The words of the gold. Extra drama. So many questions, or extra questions? So many questions.
Naturally. but I am equipped to ease your wandering mind. Know that even this discussion will feed into our dark search. What troubles you, my penumbra?
Your moniker. It was a little troubling because I was like, do objects do fluctuate? Does darkness partake, or is he just being like, haha, that's funny? Special member, or the Great Cataclysm sounds pretty.
The tragedy that befell my comrades. Before, it was a peaceful time. My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. Then, suddenly, a great power beyond any of ours divided us. I have not seen my allies since, and at the same time, my armament was lost.
What was his power? Or let me guess, like the...
It is an unexplainable force beyond reason. But that won't matter once I am at full strength. What troubles you, my penumbra? I'll have you know that these aren't just any normal raiments. They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal shade. But after I obtain just a single piece of it, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially.
Did we find the armor parts?
As I said, by having conversations, we initiate the
Somebody to
ritual.
talk to.
Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return.
What happens when you get your full armor?
I descend into the Vanta Black pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form. I sense your curiosity. Stay close, Penumbra, and you shall someday see. What troubles you, my Penumbra? While it may appear childish, it is a title that bears significance to me. Even creatures of the dark are entitled to nostalgia, and its relevancy continues to capture my very essence. Lord of Shadows.
What about the X's in 420?
Oh, signature embellishments. You'd be surprised how popular of an identity Shadow Lord is.
I can see the perils of making screen names, though. It's usually why, like, on socials I'm Hanali Burlesque. And then Hanali came from old screen names, Lithium Flower, and got a little creative with the name, because sometimes Lithium Flower was taken.
You can't just have anybody proclaim they are the true Lord of Shadows. Which is why I leave my mark as such.
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding to himself.
Can this be?
He spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Yes. The dark power begins to creep and course through me.
The power to do a bad thing.
Yes!
Yes.
I knew I had a good feeling about you, Penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned.
So fast.
My soul quivers with might.
I don't see a difference. Shoot, very mighty and sexy. I want to encourage him.
Sight means naught in the face of shadows.
True.
You'll learn to recognize the ever-growing darkness in due time, my companion. I thank you for awakening me. Encountering you has been the most exciting event in a very long time. For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest. Oh, and no need to reinvite the light. You're now a denizen of darkness, after all. Unless being in the dark brings about a fearful sensation that tickles your heart too fiercely. Farewell.
I love him. Okay, so there's gonna be like a Discord message, but we're gonna call it a night. And yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be, but yeah, we'll keep y'all posted on that. Possibly could be doing something around next week since it's the 4th of July and we don't have any plans, but we'll see. But yeah, hope everybody has a good rest of the month. Go watch the X Games tomorrow. Go watch King of Drag. Go, like I said, go support queer creatives year-round, not just Pride. We're more than just rainbows in June, especially now. And yeah, and if you're in America and are doing stuff on the 4th of July, just have a safe and good time, and I will see y'all later. Good night.